Hi there, the new driving test starts on December the 4th, 2017 in the UK. And part of the new driving test is the show me, tell me questions. Now, if you're not sure about the new driving test, there's a video link at the top of what's going to happen, but this is aimed at really the questions that they're going to be doing. So on the new style, they're going to ask you at the beginning of the test before you start the driving, they're going to ask you to tell them an answer to a question, and I'll put a list at the bottom of what the questions are and what the answers are, so you can revise them, get to know what they are, get familiar with them. When you're driving on the driving test, this is what the difference is. They're going to ask you to answer a question while you're driving. So a good example is you're driving on the road and it says to me, can you demonstrate when it's said to do so how to use the horn? So that's just one example. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the camera around at this point, and we'll get doing some driving. I'll put the camera behind me, and while I'm driving, I'll demonstrate these things while we're driving so you can see what they are. Okay, let's get going. So we're just doing the show me section on the new style driving test for the UK. And there's 7 things that they could possibly ask you. The tell me section, by the way, is going to be asked at the beginning before you start the driving test, and I'll put a link at the bottom of the video so you can see what the questions are and the answers, so you can start to read them out and understand them. So we'll just get out of this section here. So starting off, when you come out of here, my advice would be that don't try and rush to do it. Just take your time, make sure you understand what you need to do, so you need to know where the things are in the car. So we're just going to follow the road ahead at this roundabout here, and then we'll start doing them. So the first one would be, can you put on your headlights when it says to do so? So that's what they said. So get yourself on the straight bit, get your gears all sorted, headlights in this car, stalk on the left. First clicks the side lights, second clicks your headlights. Make sure you're not putting your main beam on though, because that's going to dazzle people. So you should be dipped onto the road, it shouldn't be dazzling ahead of the road. And then when it says to do so, you turn them off, both clicks. It's as simple as that. So it's always when it's safe to do so. That's what you've got to keep remembering. The other one would be, how would you use the horn when it's safe to do so? So again, a quick toot to the horn. Try to do it when it's a safe bit, don't do it on the bend. And I suggest you don't do it while you're stationary in busy traffic, because it's going to draw people's attention to you, and they might think you're trying to draw attention to them that they've got something wrong, so they might wonder what's going on. So I'll turn the car around. All the way around. Up here we're going to go. Another one is, how would you open the side windows and close them when it's safe to do so? So obviously with these ones are electric ones, there's push buttons on the driver's side, down it goes to the bottom, up it comes, passenger side, down it goes, up it comes. So obviously do that when it's safe. Same again, don't do these things while they're on a bend, otherwise you're going to struggle to get the things done. Another one would be, how would you clean the front window using the window wiper wash and the wiper blades? And the same again, obviously when they ask you this, do it when it's safe to do so, they're saying to you. They're not saying straight away. So you need to get yourself organised, so you need to get yourself off, get your gears done, get the bend sorted, and then once you got yourself sorted and you're straight, with mine it's just pull it towards me, hold it for about 3 or 4 seconds, clean the front window. Another one is, how would you do the rear one? Well, the rear one's on mine, just turn it rear. I mean, you can't see on the video, but the rear one's going off, so you just need to know where the rear one is on yours as well. So the next question that they're going to ask you is, how would you demist the front windows effectively? So I've got my gear sorted, turn the front one on, I'll turn the temperature up so it dries any of the mist or condensation on the front windows, and I'll just say to them, oh, make sure my vents are pointing. Obviously I can't reach them while I'm driving, but the front one's on at the moment, so I'm fine. And then when it's demisted, back down to a temperature and then turn it off. Now I tend to use 18 degrees for my temperature. So some cars have got little dials where they turn temperature right up to go hot, red to go hot, and white, blue to go cold. I'll mix it in. And then the rear one is straightforward, but same again, just do this sort of thing when you're not doing any anything too tricky. So I'm not doing it while I'm driving on the bends, getting past the bends. So how do you demist your rear ones when it's safe to do so? So on a straight bit, with mine straightforward. Rear one, like I said, some cars have got dials on, some cars have got like switches you can push across and then turn it off when it's done so. If you're new to my videos, by the way, click on the subscribe button and watch my weekly uploads. Hope you like this quick show me tell me question on the new driving test. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Take care, safe driving, and good luck with the driving test.